Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda Rose, and today I'm going to be showing you guys like my 10 most loved items right now. The last time I did this video was last September, so it's gonna be about a year, and I'm not really like a huge fan of doing like monthly favorites. One, because I don't purchase things that often, and two, because it's like, how many favorite things can you possibly have, right? And so these are all products that I've been using for a fairly decent amount of time. These are like the products that when people text me and they have a question like, oh, what do you use for this? Or have you ever tried this? I'm like, girl, blah, 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 blah. So these are kind of like those products that I send in text messages all the time. And it's like, why don't I just share that with you guys? Because hopefully they will be helpful as well. So 10 things, I don't even know what to start with first, because I really am excited about all of them. Let's start with this. So the first product is this Neutrogena body mist. So obviously it's the summertime, you need sunscreen, but Scott Barnes, who is a famous makeup artist, he's been on Tati's channel, and when he was doing her makeup, he was talking about how when he does J-Lo's makeup that he uses this for like a beautiful glow on her skin. And he sprayed it on Tati's chest, and the glisten that she got was amazing. And I couldn't believe that it was like sunscreen. So I ended up going out and buying it, and for about a month I have been using this, especially now, obviously that it's summertime, and it gives your body such a nice glow. It is a little sticky, so I will say that, but I feel like most sunscreens are. But wow, I love the idea that you get to, one, protect yourself from the sun and then still like look really good. So definitely this. I wouldn't recommend this if you're like, you know, bathing out in like the Caribbean or something, but when you're just like out and about walking around, I think that this is a really good sunscreen, and I like that it has this. Now the next thing I'm going to talk about is actually a shampoo. In my last video, I shared the tea tree shampoo, and I was discussing how it was helping my dry skin on my scalp. Now, although I still love that shampoo and I will still recommend it to this day, I found something that has taken away my dry scalp. Like, if you watch my last video, I was saying how I have to go to a dermatologist, and like I've had this condition since I was a kid. Until this, I bought this on a whim. I was at Rite Aid and I was just like, you know what, I need a dandruff shampoo. I'm just gonna experiment. Let me just try stuff out. It can't get any worse than it already is. So this is called, I don't even know how to pronounce it, Pura. I have no idea. This is what it's called, and I'll make sure that I write it down in the description bar. But it just says Scalp Therapy Shampoo, Daily Dry Scalp Treatment for shinier hair and less flakes due to dryness. It has tea tree, peppermint, organic, argan oil, and it helps clarify scalp and strands. No harsh chemicals, no sulfates, no parabens, and also gluten-free. After about three uses, my scalp was clear, like clear, nothing, and I'm in shock at how well it has treated my scalp. It is semi-expensive. This says, ooh, $21, but it's worth every penny. Like, I'm pretty much out. I have maybe like this much left. But it's worth every penny. The next thing I'll talk about is a face mist. This is the Garnier Skin Active. It's a soothing facial mist in rose water. This is actually like my third bottle, so I've been using this for a while. Again, I haven't really posted a makeup video on my channel in a really long time, but this is what I've been using to set my face after I do my makeup, especially in the winter time when my face was just so dry. I loved this so much for just like hydrating and allowing my makeup to settle in. So I am a little hesitant to use this now for the summer because it does really hydrate your skin, but there are times when I've just worn this on its own with no makeup at all and just put on like a nice little gloss, did my brows and my lashes, and I was out the door. So I would highly recommend this. Again, this is like my third bottle. I use it every single time I do my makeup. Definitely recommend it for soothing your skin, keeping it moisturized, and it just feels nice when you spray it. The next thing is this nail polish. So I have it on right now. It's like this sorbet orange. It's so cute. It's actually a Revlon nail polish, which this is maybe my second one ever. I have like a gray, but this one is in the color Privileged 715, and it took me a really long time to warm up to this. I purchased it, and then every time I repainted my nails, I was like, not that color, not that color. And then I got like a little bit of a tan, and my skin gets very like orange when I tan, and so I decided to put this color on, and I love the way that it looks. It's like a pretty muted orange. It's not like a neon color. It really is just like a light sorbet kind of orange. Next thing is a lip color. So I had this color on in my last video where I did my 5 outfits, and it's from Dose of Colors. It was their collab with I Love Zeliha, which is a YouTuber here on YouTube. And the color is so pretty because it's like first of all, it's called Fresa, which means strawberry in Spanish, and I think that it is that perfect color. It's like a pinky red, and against a tan, it just looks really, really beautiful. It looks so different on a bunch of different skin tones. I've like hawked YouTube watching different people wear this color, and it just looks gorgeous on everybody. And again, if you want to see how it looks, definitely check out my last video. I had it on while I was speaking to you guys, and I love the vibe. It's so summer when you just like barely have on any makeup, put your lashes, put a little bit of concealer, put some bronzer, and then this on top. I feel like it's just such a nice way to wear a bright lip. Again, this is Fresa from Dose of Colors. Now, the next item is also a makeup item, and this is a highlighter. I have spoken about this highlighter a million times, but it is something that I think I will forever love. And it is the Persona Cosmetics highlighter. They're Cali Glow highlighters in Zuma. So this color is just like the perfect kind of pinky champagne color. It looks really great on medium skin tones. I'm not really sure if a lighter skin tone can rock it, just because it does have like a really fleshy color underneath, so it may come up and just look pink on your skin if you're really fair. But I really do love this highlighter. Like, I love it so much that I have backups. Ulta was having a sale, like buy one get one half off, and I stocked up. Like, I am ready to go. It is my favorite highlighter of all time. It's so soft, it's so creamy, and I love the shade on my skin. Okay, now we get into like food items. I know this is weird, but like I wanted to show you 2 food items that I'm really loving. So the first one, I hope you guys don't think this is weird. Why was it always with the food? Okay, you got eye boogers. Wait. Ew. Ew. These seaweed snacks. Oh my goodness. So I started eating these when I was at work, just looking for like a cheap snack, and I believe they're like $1 a pack. So this pack is called Chef Kim's Asian Kitchen Seaweed Snacks, but my favorite flavor is Korean barbecue. First of all, it's like the nicest crispy snack. It is super flaky, and when I'm done eating them, I have like 5 million pieces of seaweed in my teeth. But I just love the flavor. Like, it's barbecue, but like with a little bit of spice. So I would definitely recommend these, the Korean barbecue flavor. Again, if you're into like just a little bit of spice, and they're just so salty and delicious. But I saw these and I stocked up. I've had maybe 3 different brands. I don't think that there's anything special about this brand. This is just the one that my supermarket had, but I would say the flavor matters more than the brand. Like, Korean barbecue is delicious. Next food item. So these Gardein meatballs. So if you've been following me, if you follow me on IG, you know that my husband and I have a vegan diet, right? We don't live a vegan lifestyle, but for sure we eat vegan. And these are classic meatless meatballs by Gardein. And you have to be careful because some things, even though they're meatless, can still have like egg or milk. So these for sure are vegan and they taste so good. Now hear me out, because just because certain things are vegan doesn't always mean that like they're better for you. This does have soy and this does have wheat inside, but I eat these for like special occasions, if that makes any sense. If I'm really craving something, then we will definitely like throw these in a pan. They taste so good. The texture is really good. I usually just like to put them in a pan with a little bit of oil and put some garlic and onion powder on top of them. So good. And then yeah, so I wanted to recommend these to you guys because it's really hard to find vegan alternatives, like things that taste good. There's a million options, but not everything tastes good, and we have to like admit that. And I would definitely recommend these for you if you're trying to like try something different, if you're trying to cut back a little bit on animal products and you just don't know where to start or what to buy for an alternative. These Gardein meatless meatballs are definitely something you need to try out. Okay, so I have 2 more items. They're by far my favorites, so this is why I left them for last. So the first one are fragrances. I am completely obsessed with ZARA's perfumes. Did anyone else know that ZARA had perfumes? Good perfumes? I stumbled upon these girls on YouTube. One of them used to work at ZARA, and I'll try to find the video and I'll link it below. But she compared like a bunch of ZARA's perfumes to like these bougie, really expensive perfumes. And I was like, oh, why not? I might as well try, because they are so cheap. So cheap, and they last like, let me just show you guys. These are not even all of them. And I have these are all from ZARA. So the 3 that I absolutely love, this is Gardenia, this is Femme, and this is Rose. Now when I say cheap, this had to be like $5, $5.90 for 0.4 fluid ounces. This one I think was like 15. 3.4 fluid ounces, that took me a real long time. 3.4 fluid ounces, 3.4 fluid ounces. These I think were a little bit more expensive. They may have been like 20 bucks, but $20 for 3.4 ounces of perfume. Are you kidding me? So really quick, let me just go over the scents that I love and why. So Rose, this one is like my everyday go to work, walk outside in the summer scent. By the way, I suck at describing scents, so I'm gonna do my best. And this is why I'm gonna link their video down below, because they do a way better job. But for me, this just smells like pretty girl out on the town. It is obviously a floral scent, which is why it's called Rose, but it's not like an old lady floral scent. Like, it's just really fresh, and I love the way that it smells. And I think that it's the perfect everyday scent. Now, Gardenia, this one is like floral, but up a notch. But it's a little bit of a heavier scent than Rose. So this one still smells floral, but it has a little bit more citrus, and it just is a little bit stronger of a scent. Like Rose is just light, airy, fluffy, if that makes any sense. And this one's a little bit more like, I'd wear this one at night in the summer. And by far my favorite, this I would never ever think that I would like this, but this is more of like a musky scent. This is Femme. Femme is like sexy, out at night, almost like a man's cologne with like a hint of vanilla. Like just something that kind of is like, no, this is a lady's perfume, but it does smell very like manly, and I love it. So first of all, every time I wear it, my husband loves it. And I remember I have like the roll-on too, and I remember I was like leaving work, it was like hot and gross, and I just like rolled it on my arm. And then when I got to the train, some guy that was just standing next to me was like, you smell so good. And I was just like, thank you. Weird, but like guys like it, girls like it. I just think it is a beautiful scent, for this, I would definitely wear in the fall. I would definitely wear this one at night. Like this one is, you want to feel sexy, you want to smell sexy, femme. I think it's my favorite. So those are all my ZARA perfumes. You have to check it out. Go in store. If not, go online. Again, they're so cheap. They're like $5-6. The little ones like this. So what I started out with was I bought a bunch of the roll-on ones, and I just like tried them out, and based on the roll-ons I was like, okay, now I want to go and get a larger scent of the roll-on ones. So I would recommend that if you're not sure like what you should even try, or you're like, girl, I don't like musky scents and I don't like rose scents, sorry. But I would definitely say purchase the roll-ons, maybe like 3 of them. You spend $15, try them out, see which one speaks to you, and then you can buy like the larger version of that. Okay, and then the last thing that I am loving, and I've been loving this for a while, is my Creative Mind journal. So Ann Lee, who is a YouTuber here, ended up creating a bullet journal that's called Creative Mind. And she also, the journal also comes with like this watercolor palette. I think the entire thing was $40. And she just really inspired me because I love planning and planners, but I've always been creative in the sense of like loving to color, loving to draw, but I never had like the outlet to really do that except for like in a coloring book. And so when I saw that she created her journal, I figured, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try because it's the perfect combination for me of being able to be creative but then also still being able to like plan my life. And it does take a lot of time. It is very again, it's like time consuming, but I love it, and it is also very therapeutic for me. So along with being able to just make your own spreads for every month, there's also a bunch of sections and a lot of blank papers where you can just like write things, draw things. There's also like areas where you can obviously plan out your month and see what that's gonna look like. And then there's just a bunch of extra spaces that I have just decided to use differently. So there's sections in between where you can also just like write out the things that you want to do for the week. And it's been so helpful for me to just be able to again be creative, but then also just like plan my life. Whoa, so that took a long time, but those are all of the 10 things that I have been loving and would 100% put my stamp of approval on and recommend to you guys. If you do end up purchasing any of these things, or if you already have them, please comment down below because I would love to know your experiences with them. And that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in the next video.